What's up, everybody? Welcome to this episode of Ask See Anything, where you guys get to tell me the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, because that's about what all Triple C has. Anyways, you guys, welcome to this amazing episode. I know we have UFC 2, what is it, 280, Michael?
Yeah, 280.
Yeah, UFC 280. That's going to be a stat card, and it's going to be super, super good, man. So I'm excited. Anyhow, let's get this ball rolling. You guys do not forget to pull out that damn black card if you want them damn questions answered. So you guys only got 30 minutes with the one and only King Triple C. Let's get this ball rolling. What are borders and Yuri reaction videos? Using borders as well. What does that mean? Okay. Okay. I saw Captain Oliveira at the UCPI. He was training with Zhang Wei Li. Are you aware of that? Yeah, no. Captain is, first of all, Zhang Wei Li's fighting here in November. I think, Wei Li decided to do her camp in Vegas. I think her coaches and them, they thought, they thought it was best for them to start in Vegas. So, people are, that's what she wants to do, then that's what she needs. I think she's with, Captain Eric he's everywhere. So if he's out there, then, he's hopping up. But I know he's back in Brazil right now. So good luck to Zhang Wei Li. Okay, alrighty. Let's see. Henry, most of us are most excited of Charles Oliveira versus Islam fight on the card this weekend. Let me see, go back. Yeah, most of us are excited to. Who do you see winning that fight? I tell you what, guys. If anybody could beat Islam, it's Charles. If anybody could beat Charles, it's If anybody could beat Islam, it's Charles. If anybody could beat Islam, it's Charles. If anybody could beat Charles, it's Islam. It's a fight of two different bases. It's a mixed martial artist versus a guy who can just strike, who's pretty well rounded, man, in every area of the way. And that's what it is. Okay. Yeah. Oh, what's up? What's up, John Gomez? What do you face when you come back? Who do you want to face when I come back? Who does Triple C want to face when I come back? Who do I want to see? I'm more likely. I don't know, man. I think if TJ wins, there's a better storyline there. I prepared for TJ already. I think he's the same fighter, so I personally think that fight with TJ would probably be a little bit better, man. Just for the simple fact that I beat him. So if he does win, I'm kind of cheering for TJ. Because at the same time, I'm not sure if Aljamain wants to fight me. I don't think Aljamain wants to fight me at all. And I think it's I just think there's just a respect thing. This is why I don't like being friends. I want to say I like Aljamain, but I wouldn't consider him a friend, if you guys know what I'm saying. We cool, but I want to punch your lights out first before I make maybe. Hey, Triple C, I was wondering if you can do a shout out to my YouTube channel through Cameo. Would that be regular or business? Man, that's a $5. That's a $5 for Schmore RV tours. You got to go through the Cameo, man. Come on, dude. Come on now. Next. Hey, Triple C, I know you're looking forward to a title fight at bantamweight, but how does a Max Holloway fight 145 pounds sound? This is something that you
say the guy's name.
Yeah, so this is Young Clap God. My nuts hang. Damn. Okay. KK. I'm gonna have to say, yeah. I mean, I don't think if I don't get that title shot, I think that's probably more likely. I would love that fight with Holloway, but obviously, if I could skip Holloway, win, and then eventually fight Volk, I mean, that would be a little more ideal for me. But the Max Holloway fights, that sounds good to me. He's lost to a shorter fighter, and I'm even shorter than Volkanovski. And as you guys can see, his reach doesn't mean anything if you understand distance. So that being said, I think I would like that fight. I really would. If for some reason I don't get the 135-pound title shot. What is the takedown called where Zhang Weili took Rose back in the fourth round and kicked the back of Rosa's ankle to the far side and wrist ride. Yeah, those are just different trips and whatnot that people tend to use. Those are just field moves that people have. And it was just Wei Lee's a really really good student, man, and she's able to pick up on things so much. So much from teaching her. She's a sponge, man. But apparently they want to do their camp in Vegas, so I'm all about it, man. I'm Team Zhang Wei Li, and I think I think that'll work. All right, Rick G saw an MMA journalist tweet about switching his support to TJ because Aljo interacted with Andre Tate. Andrew Tate. What do you think of people like that? Fuck. I don't know, man. That's I think I don't know. I really don't know about Andrew Tate. I mean, people are subjective, man. They can think whatever they want to think. They can hang out with whoever they want to hang out. I personally don't know the dude. I heard about some of the things that he said according to just the things that comes out of his mouth, I guess, about women's and things like that. But anyways, that's all. That's how Al just shit stay. So if you follow him, that's on you. Do you think they will announce a Jones fight in 280? Yeah, I think Jones is. I know Jones is super itching to fight, and I do believe Jones wants to fight. So for that reason, I think he's gonna do it. Yeah, same name. Okay, sounds like Ariel Hawani crap. Watch Andrew Tate's kickboxing fights for a video. Would you beat Joe Rogan in a street fight? For ARC, I think so. I like Joe, but if it was a fight, they could all get it. The Yuri versus Glover rematch got made official. Who do you have winning it and why? Well, Yuri, for that fight, he came out to train with me, and he was out here for a good couple weeks, or a little more than that, maybe 2.5 or 3, I forget. But I'm going for Yuri. But if Glover's also able to make that transition, if Yuri's not necessarily protecting his wrestling, then I think I don't know. I think he could easily. I think he could probably lose that fight. But. Yuri is the younger fighter, and I think the winner of this fight with Israel and Alex, if Israel wins, I think he's gonna get a crack at the light heavyweight title. I can see him doing good against both of those guys. I can see him having a harder time with Glover, but that's kind of what I think. How is your father, Sean O'Malley? Sean O'Smelly. Sean O'Malley really freaking got you Disney kids. He got you Disney kids on track, man. All you guys are loving Sean O'Smelly. I personally, and I know that Sean O'Smelly is about to get crushed by Peter Yan. There's a reason why there's levels to this, and I think Sean tried to skip this stuff a little too much, and I don't like it. So for that reason, Sean O'Malley ended up getting beat up. Why do I think Yan is gonna beat O'Malley? Why do I watch the fight feedback? Yeah, you guys are gonna have to watch. You're gonna have to watch that fight feedback that I do the breakdown on O'Malley and Peter Yan. It's really really good, man. Where I'm kind of giving examples and things that maybe a fighter needs to do in order for him to have a better probability of actually winning. So I have it on fight feedback, but I just think just to give you that, just to sum up that answer with Peter Yan and Sean O'Malley, it's the grit that Peter Yan has that Sean O'Malley has never developed, and he's skipping the line. Like he's skipping the line big time. Like he's really skipping the line as he should. If you're able to talk your way into skipping the line, then do it. But will he have? You can give it, but can you take it? I think that's my biggest thing. Derek Williams for $4.99. What opponent would bring you out of retirement tomorrow? We need you back, Triple C. What opponent would bring me back tomorrow? Um, the belt, man. It's not even an opponent. It's making history. You know, I want that 40. I want that 45-pound strap. My goal is to go after Alexander. Alexander the Average. You know, I think he's a guy that I really want to beat up. Just to showcase, I know how good and talented he is. Just to see how far that I could really take it, and I know I could take it far. Beat him, defend my bout, and take it from there. You know, I'm short but spicy, ladies and gentlemen. Is Chael Sonnen really Uncle Chael? Oh, of course, man. Uncle Chael, let me tell you guys about something. Uncle Chael is one of the smartest, charismatic guys that you guys will ever run into. Why did I start the gimmick? Because of Uncle Chael, and he was picking on me. And anyways, all you cheapskate, if you guys want your damn questions answered, you guys make sure to pull out that damn black card. What is okay? O'Malley said he's calling out Henry post interview. Yeah, no, he wouldn't want to do that. He ain't winning anyways, and I ain't about to fight a damn loser either. Did he really? Okay, this is a good one. Ilya Topuria versus Bryce Mitchell. Man, I tell you what, Ilya Topuria is freaking good. He's a savage, man. He's got good defense, and he's got savage hands. So I think he is going to beat. I think he is going to beat up Bryce Mitchell. You know what I'm saying? Bryce Mitchell is just jiu-jitsu, but what happened? Can you strike on your feet and keep it on your feet? You know what I'm saying? That Spaniard dude, he's good, man. He's good, man. He's vicious. He's a guy that you do not want to trade with, man, because he'll put you out. You know, short and goofy. Yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit. Did you train Adrian Yanez? Would you ever train Adrian Yanez? Yeah, I would trade. Yeah, I mean, I'd help out Adrian. I'd love to, man. I think that kid is he's a lot older than what I thought. You know, but Adrian Yanez is he's got good hands. He gets hit a lot, and that's the biggest thing that I would work on him if I was to ever train with him or coach him, is try not to get hit a lot. But he's got pretty hands. Besides him getting hit, like he's got the finesse, like he has all that. You just got to make him more of a calculated killer. That's who I would have loved for Sean O'Malley to eventually go out there and actually beat. You know. Yeah, Arizona love. Bronx. Do you think Hamza can out Russell Bo Nickel? I think a lot of fighters could benefit from some triple C coaching. Yeah, 100%, dude. I think what makes my coaching good, or my teaching better yet, I'm not a coach, I'm a teacher. You know, the coach is gonna be there holding your hand. Like I'm not about that, man. The reason why I say I'm a teacher is I can only teach you and guide you. So I'm more of a counselor. I can give you the ins and outs, what I think you should probably end up doing, but it's up to you to take it to where you want to take it. You understand what I'm saying? So that being said, that's kind of how I feel. You know, who wins? Cheeto Vera versus Corey Sandhagen. Yeah, for all you Latinos who are about to get a little mad and crying, I think that's an easy win for Corey Sandhagen. You know, Corey Sandhagen is a he's just very diverse with the strikes, his elbows, his knees. Cheeto has no wrestling either. So I'm gonna have to say Corey Sandhagen. I think that fight should be next. You know, I don't think they're gonna give Marab anything special because he's too boring. You know what I mean? You don't want to climb a guy that's just boring up like that. You know, but you do want to get a guy that fuck, I lost my train of thought. You do want to maybe fight Corey and Cheeto, but I can see Cheeto getting stopped by Corey. I really can. Is Islam will fight Hamzat in the future? That'd be a good one. Who's your favorite stand-up comic? Top 4. The only comic that I really do like now is Adam the Comedian. Do you think being strong beats good wrestling? Understanding your threshold beat good wrestling. Good distance beats good wrestling. Henry out of money Cejudo. There we have it. No, I'm just here to compete, guys. I'm here to give you guys back. And if you guys do want your questions, man, there's two things that I love. I love gold and money. What's up? Okay. This is I for 10 euro. Which single discipline, in your opinion, does best in a street fight? I heard Joe Rogan say judo, since you learned to grab people by their clothes and slam them face first into the concrete. Yeah, but what if they don't have a shirt on? You know what I'm saying? Like or what if they have a really tight shirt? It's really wrestling, you know. It's really the sport of wrestling. The sport of wrestling is, and you guys notice, man, like it's produced the most champions in UFC history. And there's a reason. Numbers don't lie. You know, the greatest and oldest sport in the world is called wrestling. It's crazy. Would you ever consider another fighting company? I think there's a lot of great fighting companies out there. You know, hell yeah, man. The money is right. I'm bouncing. You know. Yeah, no, I actually do very well, man, guys, financially. I've been able to just, save my money and invest my money. Like right now, I'm getting into the Airbnb businesses, with real estate. And, there's a lot, man. So I got a lot of projects going on. So it's super, super cool, man. And I got there's a couple of inventions too that I'm a part of. And not just that, but the YouTube stuff, obviously the fighting stuff, the content that I'm getting. It's been really, really good, man, to be able to, you know, to give back to you guys and share my knowledge with the fans that actually like me. You know, thoughts on a feature Nunez versus Shevchenko 3, Nash Nolan for 5. Who would win and why? Man, I'm switching my vote, man. I'm going Shevchenko that third one. I like them both. I think they're both legends. For women's fighting. But I'm at to go Shevchenko. It seems like Amanda Nunes really kind of slowed down a little bit. Yeah, she came back and beat Juliana Pena, but I don't know, man. That tap that she had at the very end and things of that nature. I just think Valentina is better than her. But I think they're all, there's people that are crawling up that are stepping on their toes. Like there's girls like Alexa Grasso who's going to be in the mix. There's at 35, I'm not sure who's at 35 for her yet. You got to be strong-willed and strong-minded, especially in the women's division. Could Sean O'Malley be... man, come on, guys. Fuck. I got a bunch of damn trolls on here. Answer some good questions or talk shit to me. I don't care. Can you give me some insight on worth thinking after the first round of Marlon fight? Maybe that could be a nice fight feedback. Michael?
Yeah. We should do some of your fights.
Yeah, maybe. Well, or maybe we should wait till I officially retire. I'll think about it. Spencer or Crawford? I'm going to have to go Crawford. Yeah, no, I think for the most part, dude, guys, it's like, especially UFC two. What is it, Michael? UFC 280. I think there's a lot of. I think this is the best card of the year, if not maybe even the best card in top five, one of the best cards in UFC history. Because you're getting these two. You're getting guys that are right there where there's a lot of question marks. Who is it that could win? You know, so that's kind of what I think, man. It's gonna be a great card, and I think the biggest winner there, if he does end up winning, is probably Sean O'Malley. You know, in that whole fight card, just for the simple fact, or Islam, because there would be another champ. But I would have to go Sean because he completely skipped the line. He completely skipped the line to eventually fight somebody who's, to try to get to the championship. And I just think that's like robbing the bank. But I just don't think Sean's gonna get it done. A fan from Abu Dhabi, at MS17A. Will you face TJ Dillashaw again if he got the bout against Sterling? 100%. I think TJ Dillashaw, needs a nice little ass whooping, a second one. That dude thinks he could walk on water. So I'd be excited to put my fists, knees, and elbows on Adam H for 2. Your win against Moraes was legendary. And for 2, I have to say thank you, Adam. Okay, Darren Till versus Jake Paul. No, Darren, come on, guys. You damn casuals, man. Is that all I have here, dude? Come on. Come on, everybody. But thoughts on UFC banning betting for all fighters today? What does that mean?
Yeah, so UFC just kind of released a memo where UFC fighters cannot bet on fights anymore. You could still be sponsored by a betting sponsor, but you're not allowed to actually bet on fights anymore.
And we don't get a cut from that.
Don't think so.
Is that how it works? So we cannot bet?
Not
That's
allowed to
crazy,
bet,
man. There has to be whatever, dude. So we can't bet on any fights.
Nope.
None.
No UFC fights.
Yeah, but how does that make it legal? Did we sign a contract?
Their thinking is like NBA players can't bet on NBA games and MLB players can't bet on MLB games. So I'm guessing that's their reasoning. You know what I mean? So it's just like UFC fighters can't bet on.
So do we sign a waiver or something along the lines that doesn't let us bet? I don't get it.
Yeah, I'll have to look it up. I just saw it was a memo sent to fighters.
Yeah. Diamond Live 808 for 3. If Sean wins, does that validate him as a fighter? No, if Sean does win, he's got the next title shot. You know what I'm saying? Exit me out and exit whoever the hell won, because that's Dana White's his princess. So, yeah, I mean, he's a fighter, guys. I want you guys to know, I do talk stuff, but he is a fighter. I just don't think he can beat the elite. That's all it is, too. And if he does, man, he deserves it. He deserves that title shot. But I do think he picked the right fight with Peter Yan. Because if he can take Peter Yan, I think Sean could possibly submit him. Okay, Henry, my guy, do you think TJ's still on the juice? Once a cheater, always a cheater. I think he looks like a snake. Yeah, that's not cool, guys. You guys have any idea what it feels like to know that somebody cheated, and he can just freaking walk around like nothing happened and get suspended for 2 years? I think if you get caught cheating or putting steroids in your system, I think he deserves. I think you guys deserve to get life banned. I really do. You know what I'm saying? If I had the belt, I probably wouldn't fight TJ. If he does win the belt, I do want to fight it because I want my belt. But if it was up to me now, I was champion, I wouldn't fight that freaking needle dick. I just wouldn't. There's a okay, as a Mexican here, I'm gonna answer that one. I'm probably gonna end it with that one. Go up. Okay, then I'll go down. I like that one. Okay, Daniel for 1. I don't know if that's the same Daniel that gave me.
Yeah.
Yeah, go down. Let me answer that one. As a Mexican American, I hate to see you and Brennan have beef. Have you guys buried the hatchet? That's actually a really good question, man. Yeah, I've on my part, I'm good, man. You know, I wish Brennan nothing but the best. But I think if you guys really see the story and how this kind of thing unfolded, you know, we both made mistakes. You know what I'm saying? But that being said, guys, like I'm Mexican American or American Latino, however the hell you want to call it. You know, I got a bunch of stuff for you know, for saying you know what I mean. I'm American, and I think people need to realize the fact that you know I am American with Mexican descent. Doesn't mean I'm a sellout. It just means that I love my country this much. You know, I love my country so much that I named my damn daughter after it, you know, because of the opportunity that it's given me. And I do love my Mexican roots. I really, really do. You know what I mean? But first and foremost, what this country has done is for me, yeah, I grew up on rice and beans and all that, but I grew up in America. I was a kid that was raised on welfare, X, Y, and Z, poor, but so much was given to me that you know I represent the United States at the Olympics. I mean, so much, guys, that I have to. You know what I mean? Like that's where my loyalty is. And at the same time, when Brandon went up against with Figgy, it was Figueiredo's my friend, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like he's my friend. I'm always in the back of my friend. When Jean Willie went up against Rose, China, America, I went for my friend. You know, so that's where the true loyalty comes in. You know, yeah, to me it's all done, man. I got too much accomplishments, you know, Daniel, to be able to have any animosity against anybody. Brock Grimaldi for 2. Islam or Charles? Man, that's up to you guys. I like them both. I'm leaning a little more towards Islam, but I cannot count Charles out.
Promote the.
So I'm gonna have a fight feedback, guys, where I'm gonna be breaking down Charles Oliveira and how sneaky his tactics are, and he's gonna be able to see. You guys gonna be able to get it from my point of view, from my eyes, and how is it that that he got the job done. You know. So, how much time we have here? Yeah, guys. So I have a couple minutes left here, man. So you guys, you know, give it to me how you guys want to give it to me, but just don't call me late for dinner. You know, that's good for you, Dave Goa. I fart too. Sometimes I smart my own farts. Okay, thank you. Please give us a little breakdown. Okay. Yeah, the Olympics did pay me. I got paid really good money after I won. You know, hot boxing. Yeah, man. So, guys, I mean, overall, I just want to say thank you to all my loyal fans. Thank you guys for, you know, for watching. You know, we'll be back on Monday where I get a chance to be live and give back to my fans, the fans who really like me or the fans who really hate me, but you guys are going to watch me. So, again, guys, I am your host, a.k.a. Triple C, Henry Cejudo, and we